What's going on, guys, and welcome to episode 8 of PGR4 Platinum Playthrough. And in the last episode, we managed to get over halfway up the Hotshot leaderboard, up to 31st with 472 points. So we've got less than 100 to try and get into the Master category. And on today's events, we start things off with an Invitational, which is World #1 Wildcard Challenge. So a past World #1 challenges you to a race. Dare to beat him and earn a wildcard into any event in the PGR World Tour. So, not sure what's going to happen here. We'll have to see. So, this looks like for the first time we're on a bike. And these handle very differently, obviously, to cars. And I've not really used them too much, so this may be interesting. This is going to be a bit of a learning curve. Couldn't tell you what I'm on, and couldn't tell you what I'm against. Is it the same bike? I know you can do wheelies and stuff, but I'm not sure how you do them. Okay, he's very quick through there. Yeah, this is quite difficult. Oh, it's that guy again that keeps beating me. Wow. Yeah, this is a learning curve. They go out fairly wide, and you have to turn in a lot sooner. How do you do wheelies? Ah. You pull back on the analog stick, of course. Right, brake early. Yeah, you have to... And it does drift. Drifts a hell of a lot, but I think we've got a better exit there. Do you get drafting points? You do. And I forgot to change gear there. These are absolutely rapid. One thing. Note. Right, and then easy on the power on the way out, because it does like to kick the back end out. This is the hardest Invitational so far. Imagine if that was the finish line, it'd be 400s behind him. Right, he took this way better than I did last time. Right, getting a bit more used to this now. He says as he nearly crashes into the barrier. Oh my god, it's so difficult to bloody judge the corners. I keep braking far too late. Completely different tactic needed. Oh dear, that's just ruined it. Oh no. Oh dear me. Right, I might have to restart. Oh, that's so entertaining though. I have to admit, I really enjoy the physics of the bikes on PGR. They're so stupid. Like, there's no way a real life rider could have held that for so long when the bike's wobbling all over the place. Oh, crud. That's a crap feature of the game as well. I'll tell you in a second once this restarts. Right, just noticed then that whatever gear you're in when you crash and you reset, it leaves you in that gear. So that's very unfair for manual players. Because I was trying to start me off in 4th gear there. They should do an auto reset on the gears. That was a bit of an oversight by them. But I feel like that would have been alright if I didn't... Right, so you've got to be early on the brakes. There is a taunt button, I thought there was. There it is. Oh man, this is so hard. Well, we're doing better than before at least. Right, early. Off the brakes, turn in. Right, that's it. Completely different strategy. Right, early. Oh no. That was a really poor exit. I don't even know what this bike is. Okay, that was way too early, and then... This is like the hardest event for me so far. I'm not even sure what we get for this, really. I didn't really understand what it meant. Like, much better there. No, it turned in too late again. You've got to judge where the apex is coming and turn in earlier than you would. It's really hard to get yourself to do it. Especially from driving all the cars before. Because if you're in a car and you turned in that early, you just hit the inside of the barrier. So you've got to overwrite your car driving technique. Oh, dear me. Hit the barrier. The curb. Went a bit wiggly. Come on, I hope I can do this. That was far too early again, and I've hit the barrier. Should be far enough now. Far ahead enough to do that. Is this the finish? Where's the finish? Yes. You get kudos so easily on bikes, that is one thing. You can just wheelie down streets. And it was the Suzuki Hayabusa. I'm not going to say the entire name because that's ridiculous. But, yeah, I don't know what that means. My memory escapes me from... Well, this escapes my memory, should I say, from this Invitational. So, we've won the Wildcard challenge. And we'll have to see what that actually means. You have one wildcard. These can be used to enter championships above your current rank. Ah, so we can enter this one. The Macau Masters Championship. Not Macau again. We keep going in this one. Is that Macau? That's Tokyo. I might save that wildcard. Because I don't want to be in Macau again, because we've done that so much. So if I do the B class first of all in Tokyo, then next series or next championship we'll use the wild card. It does say that on the bottom right, that description of the wild card there. So what we got then? Time versus kudos, cone sprint, breakthrough, times run in the B class. And what have we got? Oh, we've got the Enzo we've unlocked and the GTO. And the GTO is probably going to be the one I'm going to use because I love that car. What was it again? Oh, go away. Yeah, I'm going to use that. Use the Evo. Such a good car. Right, I'm hoping we should have better luck in this than against the Bentley. But with a bike on time versus kudos, surely you just wheelie down all the straights and then that's you done. That must be so easy. We start on the straight, so there's nothing we can do here. Right, I was just seeing how it is skidding in a straight line, this thing. And there's your answer. Not very good. So, we're getting burnouts, though. No, it's just going to spin out. Right, so you can't do it on the straights. First thing to note. Yeah, I think it's a bit too quick to try that tactic. It worked for the... certainly worked for the Subaru 22B when we were drifting in that thing, but not in this. So we're just going to have to save kudos around corners and then... It might not be enough though, because these are really difficult, these time versus kudos. Crap. Just go, will you? It's wheel spinning all over the place. Oh, this is so difficult. How big's the track? Right, I think I'm overcomplicating this. I just need to drive and then skid around the normal corners. I keep trying to slide where it's probably not ideal to slide. That was quite nice through there. We've got a three-star move. That was nice as well. Right, I think we're in first. Yes, we are. So, right, round here was not ideal to slide, was it? No. Oh, that was not ideal. Crap. I was still ahead. Still ahead. That wasn't the best corner. It's a little bit tight, that one. Where's the finish? No, I'm not going to do it unless I do a dirty slide around here. Oh! That's so close. That was ridiculously close. I swear that was a little bit different at the time then. It said 39.97. I thought it was like 40 exactly on my finish screen. But they're up there with the... why is that giving me 13,800 and he's got 13,500? That doesn't seem very fair. He must have got a hell of a lot of kudos in-game there. But what was I going to say? Yeah, that's up there in difficulty with the speed challenges, for sure. The time versus kudos. But we're not ahead by that much, to be honest. Right, so we've got a 2-lap cone sprint, and that guy's in first again. So I feel like this is going to be quite difficult. 3 minutes 59, pretty much 4 minutes. So at least all we've got to do is drive quick through this, though. Which is what this car's good at doing. Now, I've no idea what the hell to expect on this. Oh no, jump. Right, we could have gone a bit quicker through there, but... frigates. Oh no, this is a hard little track. There's 2 laps of this as well. Yeah, this game's getting much harder. I'll just come to the first checkpoint, see how far I am behind, and I'll have to just restart it, I think. So we would have been in first. Right, I need to make no mistakes. That's the crucial thing. Yeah, I can't hit a cone. That's the thing I need to concentrate on. I can go quick, but I don't have to go ridiculously quick around here. Oh, not a good start. Yeah, I might end up doing 1 championship per episode. We'll see. See how long it is, because it's going to start getting way over an hour, these episodes. With the restarts and all the events we've got to do. Need to be controlled up there, because that's going to not end well otherwise. Right. Better up there. Jeez, these are bloody close together, these cones. I do like the cone design, I have to say. It's my favourite out of any PGR. Right, I think that says we're in first. I can't really take my eyes off the road. It's so difficult, this. I'm concentrating so bad. This is by far the hardest cone challenge I've done so far. Oh god. Oh, that came out of nowhere. Oh, that was just absolutely the most lucky thing ever. My God, this is mental. Have I got to do 2 laps of this? I'm gonna have heart failure by the end of this. That was very close together. I don't want to do another lap. Please don't make me do another lap. Oh, Jesus. I think I'm quite far ahead looking at that. I'm getting a few kudos. I'm not aiming to get kudos, but it's happening. This is an absolute test of concentration, minute analog stick adjustments. Oh, have I hit something? No. Why did my kudos streak just disappear then? That was really weird. I've got no penalties, so why did... That'd be interesting to watch back to see why the hell that just disappeared. Oh, God. God, some of these sections are absolutely ridiculous. Right, there was a really thin section up here. Where was that? Or was it a bit later on? Here it is. Down the corridor of doom. I'm getting a bit dizzy playing this, I have to say. Christ alive. Right, at least we banked that kudos this time. I've got a feeling that bike's going to get loads again. Oh, no. Wait, did I hit that or not? It said... Unless you only get penalties from hitting the green ones. That's really weird. Because... I'm not sure what happened there. I kept hitting some cones, but it didn't give me any penalties. So, if you hit the normal cones, do you not get penalties? No, I don't know. Let's see what the second place got. Oh, it swapped places when I restarted. It was actually the guy in the Radical that nearly got as much as me. So, at least they've swapped places, because that's getting really difficult to stay ahead. And hopefully... Yeah, we've got a little bit of breathing room now. It's between the Radical and the Harley Davidson there. 4,000 kudos, but it's getting difficult. And I still don't understand why I didn't get some penalties then. Very weird. Right, we've got a breakthrough. I haven't done one of these in a while, but usually these are okay. We know by now which are the more difficult events. And up to now, the cone sprints haven't been too bad, but that was absolutely mental. Oh, crap. I knew that was going to happen. As soon as you get any of the rear wheel on the curb and put your foot down, it's game over. It does reward you, this car, but you've got to be really careful with the throttle, big time. Crap. What I've noticed in this one, the AI are getting loads and loads of kudos in-game. Oh, it's this bit. I remember this bit. The corkscrew of doom has returned. Good to see they've kept that in. Oh, yes. 288 in a tunnel. That is what we like to hear. Right, no idea how we're doing. But I've made a few mistakes, to be honest. And I recognise this bit from PGR4. And then we go down a hill, do we here? No, maybe I'm thinking of a different bit then. I wish I didn't have these curbs everywhere, because it makes it so difficult to put the power down coming out of it. Alright, what are we actually aiming for? 20. Hopefully we do it, but I didn't have the best start, and that is way too late on the brakes. We've got not too bad amount of kudos, but we're already getting the countdown from the timer, so it's going to be close. It's usually a bit more comfortable than this. What do we need? 2 more. We've got the one here. And where's the last one? There it is. Yep, we're fine. We are fine. Might as well try and get some kudos around here. That'll do. Banked a few kudos right at the end there. Let's try and get more in-game kudos to shoot us up the ranks. 2,400. I'm not sure what the max is. It might be 3,000 again, so we weren't too far off that. And yeah, at least we've got a lot of in-game kudos there, so a nice little cushion for us. We usually do them first time, the breakthroughs, for some reason. Quite lenient in terms of these events, but quite a few kudos we're ahead now. Hopefully we should be alright for the last event, which is usually a street race, but I'm not sure what it'll be this time. Oh, it is a timed run, actually. So we've had no sort of street races at all or anything on this one. So we can afford to come second in this one, possibly third, but I don't usually like risking that. So 4:28, timed run. Is it the same circuit? Don't know. Don't quite know. And I'm doing far too much sliding in these. This is the kind of thing when you're in these fast cars, you have to learn the track properly. Otherwise, you just sort of guess in each corner. And you can see there, I am actually 3/10 behind. Crap. Tried to correct the oversteer. It didn't work. Let's see if we can claw back some time. It's a big target. Timed runs are usually quite hard, actually. Much harder than breakthroughs, which is quite weird. They've obviously just scaled it completely differently. Oh, we do have the corkscrew coming up as well. Annoyingly. For me, this is just really difficult to take quickly. I've seen videos where they just bounce off the curbs or off the barriers, and that's the quickest way of doing it. And again, getting caught on that curb, spinning out, so I don't know where we're going to be. Oh, we are in first. That's a pleasant surprise, actually. Oh, bloody hell. Maybe not in first anymore. Right, that was better. Much better. I don't get any great corners in this car because it just kind of slides around the corner no matter what you do, to be honest. Like that. It's the best way of getting around the corner, to be honest, with this thing. So that's one lap. And we're only just ahead. That is a little bit too close for my liking. And what's coming up now? I do brake a little bit too late most of the time, but still, it still slides around each time. Hey, I got a nice corner, finally. That was quite nice, actually. Quite lucky, though. I had to react quite late. We're actually behind. It's not what we wanted to see. But then again, second place is alright, so I'm not too bothered. And it looks like we might be in second after that, because that was an awful corner. This is very challenging. And I do keep messing up these corners. I think we will make some time back on the straights, but other than that... That was alright, I feel. It's just this bloody... this bit here. Change to second to give us that slide. Right, that was really good through there. That was really good. Got the angles perfect then, so hopefully we're back in the lead. Yep. And again, I did the same thing again. Oh, we might lose by the skin of our teeth. Just got a feeling. We're nearly at max kudos though, to be fair. If it is 3,000 anyway. That was a terrible corner. It's going to be incredibly close. He caught up at the end, but I think that's good. Yep. Fastest lap. Obviously, the second one's always going to be quicker. But somehow, I think we actually came first by 2 seconds in the end, which is quite surprising. And did we? Yeah, we did. We did. So we slowed down towards the end there. And it wasn't even the Harley Davidson that came in second there. The Japanese man. So altogether, good amount of kudos, really. And there we go, 65,000 and 30 points, I think. Or is it 35 points? 35 points, so very nice. Hopefully we should shoot up a little bit more now. Let's go. Right, there we go. Rising Sun Series. And I think we actually have stayed in the same place. Or we've gone at one position. 507 points, so we're slowly climbing the leaderboard because all these guys get points as well, so it's not the quickest process. But we've got a lot of kudos now. And we've got a qualifier. So we can't use that wildcard yet. And we're still not high enough rank to gain automatic qualification, so we've got to try and qualify again for the Asia tournament. And I don't really know what car to use this time. I might go for the Gallardo. I'd like to use a Concept M again, but we'll try the Gallardo out. I've never seen a blue Gallardo. And that means I'm going to pick it. This looks to me like this is exactly the same major tournament as we did last time. Or near the start of the series. In the Sledgehammer. I could be wrong, but it looks the same to me. Oh crap, I have no idea where I'm going. I've got the memory of a gnat. I always forget the tracks we've just been on. This is definitely the same event. It's in C-Class as well. Or whatever it was in. Oh, turd. This is a bit more calm compared to that Evo. So I might have to do another lap to get in this one. But hopefully it's not going to be boring to watch this again. I'm using a different car at least. But I don't know why there wasn't any major tournaments in the other cities, to be honest. I don't know why it's gone back to Asia for it. But we've not got the Sledgehammer speed now to our advantage. unfortunately. But the Glider's alright. It's not doing too bad. And I did ruin that a little bit. I had to brake quite early just to make sure I didn't overshoot it. And I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. 17, 18, 19. Ooh, blimey. 500ths. That is a little bit close. Oh, it was a terrible lap, to be honest. But didn't have the Callaway speed to help me out there. Right, the good thing about that is, I don't think there's that many events. Hot lap, hot lap, hot lap, eliminator. Yeah, it's exactly the same. But I think the Glider will do alright, to be honest. So, and there's the Corvette as well. But I like that Glider. That was quite nice to drive. Need to get used to it a little bit more. Let's go for a maroony red. So, like I said, a bit annoying that we've got the same major again, but it'd be nice to get that 50 points again. So that was absolutely shocking. And won't come near the top again in this one. Because they're really difficult targets to come on the top on each one, but we don't need to, we just need to qualify, which is lucky. But this car's nice and stable for a change. A little bit easier to judge corners like that than in the Sledgehammer. And that was fairly well judged. It was just that first corner I did wasn't very good, to be honest. And that one as well. That was absolutely awful. And is it going to be enough to qualify? I think just. Again, not brilliant, but good enough. At least it was first time. And yeah, we always knew it was going to be the same thing. Miles down here in 17th. A few seconds off the pace, but these targets are very difficult. I might have done it if I restarted it and got a better lap in there. A couple of seconds I needed, but go on to the next stage. So hopefully we can just fly through these ones. 1:43 is the target. And obviously our total time at the end of these 3 qualifiers, or 3 timed runs, the total time will dictate your total position, which is then where you start, or the starting order in the last eliminator. So last time we actually came first in the total time, so we started first in the eliminator event, which is good. I keep braking way too late in this thing. But this is easier around here than it is in the Sledgehammer, so one positive. That was nice through there. Didn't realise we could just keep accelerating. So what's the target? Oh, it's the overall target, isn't it? It's not just the target for this lap, because there's no way I've been going for 2 minutes. A little bit too late on the brakes. Costing us a bit of time. But when we get back on the straight, this is where we're going to lose the time compared to the Sledgehammer. Get a bit more used to this. I am turning in far too late in this because it's 4-wheel drive. It grips like hell. And it just handles completely differently to that Evo, so I do need to take that into account. Oh, bugger. Yep, that's absolutely screwed that up big time. I'd forgotten what had come on that section of track completely. And, yeah. Completely messed that up big time. And again. I swear I've done this track only a few days ago in the sledgehammer and I've already forgotten it. That is literally my memory. Right, come on. We can do this. That was alright. Right, we've got this complicated section coming up, haven't we? A bit better through there. I'm going out a bit too wide each time, though. Right, that's much better through there. Much, much better. It's not horrendous in a straight line, this thing, either, to be honest. It's better than the likes of the Dodge and that sort of car. Right, nailing the braking point that time. Right. Clean section, we don't usually get those. Right, this is going much more smoothly this time. Now I've just got to remember that big old chicane section on the straight. There we go, much better through there. And average through there, but that's clear daylight between the target. A good 4 seconds. Probably not the quickest still, but not bad at all. I'll take that. In fact, that actually was the quickest in the round. 142, that top guy, Jack Egg. How do you say that? Jasek? Jasek? No idea. He got 143, so 4th overall with the total, so that's not too bad at all. So hopefully we can do well in this last one. Right then, last eliminator. And oh, someone else has taken top spot. The Japanese fella again. Right then. It's this bloody kilometre rolling start, isn't it? Absolute pain. Now, I do remember the sledgehammer was absolutely brilliant on this one. Probably because there was a big straight somewhere. And it was here. I think we started the line, well, crossed the line at nearly 200 miles an hour last time. And we got quite a few kudos for high speed then. But there is no drama in this car whatsoever, which is a welcome change. And to be honest, that Diablo was fairly similar. And also, they have nailed the sound of this Gallardo. Crap. That was way too wide through there. That was alright though. Yeah, we're getting a bit better at these corners now. You can turn in a bit sooner with this car. Oh, he says as he crashes straight into the inside. Maybe not that soon. Commentator's curse. Well, apart from that little mess up, we're doing alright. Now, this is the long straight. And I'm not sure where the finish line is. Oh, it's actually on the straight. Oh, that's alright. Yeah, we've smashed that. Absolutely decimated that time. Which I'm sure was the same thing that happened last time. I've noticed there's no music. What's happened to the music? Or is it different on the qualifying or the majors? It usually comes up with some music here. It's eerily quiet. Right, we do finishing, well, starting first, should I say. And the Sledgehammer is in this, and the Turbine Speed Bike as well. Whatever it's called. I think I just completely butchered that name. But we've got our work out here. I mean, we'll get a good start with the four-wheel drive, obviously, but it is quite speed orientated, this one. I can hear the turbine. Turbine Superbike? Is that it? I'm just completely forgetting what it's called for some reason. And it is right behind me. And I've done exactly the same thing as I did in the Sledgehammer. That is the weirdest sounding machine in the world. It's like a Hoover. It's the world's fastest Hoover. Doing alright there. Luckily, the Sledgehammer seems to be quite far behind. And it was pointed out to me by somebody that the AI seem to drive differently in different positions. So if they're in first or second, third, or first and second, the first two AIs will drive a lot better. So as soon as they switch position, it's almost like their difficulty will switch from like platinum to gold, and then maybe third and fourth is like gold rated, and then fifth and sixth AI are like medium rated, silver rated or something. So that's a good theory, and it seems true. And that's the same with in the career mode when we have targets to beat in like breakthroughs, time runs, all that stuff. It's just a predetermined target time. It's not actually dependent on what vehicle they're in. So that doesn't matter at all what vehicle they're in and what time they've got. It's just the target time, and it's just randomized. Because if you restart, the target time, I think, either stays the same or is slightly different, but then the person might change as well. So Retro Gaming Dragon pointing that out to me. But it seems like a solid logic. And we're actually doing really well. I'm driving very cautiously, but we're doing alright. So, with that theory, luckily for us, the Sledgehammer is not in the top two AI spots, because then it would drive very quickly. Well, I don't think it is anyway, because it was right behind us last time we were in the Sledgehammer, so... Unless it has overtaken somebody else. But we are flying in this Gallardo until that happens. I think that was a clean race until then. But we're getting some kudos. Nice amount of kudos for this at least. And the person in second is very far behind. Unless I crash and spin out or something. Get the fastest lap, which is funny considering I crashed on that corner. Be interesting to see what the second car was. Andreas Schmidt again, I recognise that name. And he was in the Turbine Superbike. That is the one. So you see Calvin Barnes in the Sledgehammer was all the way down in 6th. So he was just driving terribly because he was like a medium level AI instead of hardcore. So it does make sense, but at least we win the major again. So it's a little bit annoying that we've had to do that again, but I'm guessing that the second season has the same sort of theme. So you start in Asia, go over to America, go over to Europe, and do that sort of thing. But we've shot up loads of positions here. I think we went up 5 positions. Not too far away from the master category now, so we've got 557. Because obviously we've earned the 50 tour points there, which is good. So we're only 35 points behind. But this Leone will get some more points probably in the next championship. But a good amount of kudos as well. So now that we've gone out of Asia, I can try and do this high-rated championship, the A-Class one. Because we're in North America again. Hopefully it doesn't show you this cutscene again, does it? It does. And we can skip it. Because we've already seen that, so we don't need to see it again. So we can use the wildcard to go into this championship in the next episode, which is what I'm going to do. So that'll be quite good in New York. Speed challenge, timed run, hot lap, eliminator. That's 4 there. And then the 5th one is a street race. So that should be quite good. So that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed as always. And I will see you in the next episode.